For the love of God and all that is holy, my anus is bleeding!
How the fuck are ya, you bloody stool samples? Galactic criminal here. Today we got ourselves another reaction to Tallah, which is apparently how it is pronounced. I've been saying Tallah this whole time, and I feel like an idiot. This track coming from their album Matriphagy, of which I have and absolutely enjoy, so yes, I have heard this song before, but I've not seen the video. If you haven't had a chance to listen to this album, I suggest you do. There are so many good tracks. I don't think I hated one song on the entire album. I think my favorite one was called, I wrote it down, Murder Seed. Murder Seed was really great. This one was also one I thought was fantastic. And I can't wait to check out this music video. Let's dig in. Tallah. No one should read this. 1, 2. Like, seriously. If you don't love this band already, I can't help you. I can't help you. Oh, man. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. And that one vocal part, man, it always reminds me of Disturbed. Reach on to me, reach on to me, reach on to me, reach on to me, leave me nowhere. Watch that get copyright. It reminds me of that. I have faults. Just another sample for y'all of Metrifugy. This album, I cannot say enough good things about this album. I've listened to this thing front to back over and over and over again since I got it. Again, not one song on this album let me down. Not a single one. Again, this was one of my favorites. The Murder Seed was another favorite. It's hard for me to pick which ones were my favorites. I mean, Overconfidence, obviously, from the releases I got to hear before the album came out, but yeah, you gotta give this thing a shot if you haven't yet. It's so good. So good. And for the music video, man, you outdid yourselves again. That was weird and fuck. I'm so glad that they only showed a little bit of vomit. I don't like the mouth stuff. I can't look at the mouth stuff and the vomit. Makes me nauseous. But it was a cool juxtaposition between like the color blocked parts of them, just where like the band is playing, and then going like to the black and white of the really creepy mud and shit like that. Very much again represents how the song sounds and how the song feels, and I feel like it's been the case with every single video that they've put out this far. I gotta tell you though, my favorite part of this track is like the last minute or so of it. Just the rhythms and like the vocal patterns and everything, just it sits so well with me. It's such a cool and interesting vibe. That's a word that I can say like that this band is. It's a vibe. Every single track is a vibe. I guess that's like the nu metal, the melodic nu metal influence coming out of it. It's just a feel to it, and it makes you have to move. You have to move. I almost didn't want to headbang, I wanted to dance. I want to dance to Tallah. It's hard to say Tallah and not Tallah. But yeah, not much more to say about these guys other than the fact that you have to go and get this album if you don't have it yet. So if you hadn't heard this before, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, there'll be a link in the description for this video so you can watch it for yourself for screen full audio and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.